Memorial Day, a day etched in the fabric of American life, a day when the nation pauses, united in remembrance. From bustling cities to quiet towns, a wave of reverence washes over the nation. We gather not as strangers divided by belief or background, but as one people bound by a shared history and a common humanity. Civic prayer transcends the boundaries of individual faith, becoming a powerful expression of collective identity. It is in these moments of shared reflection that we truly grasp the depth of sacrifice made by those who served our nation. Their courage, their selflessness, their unwavering dedication to duty, these are the values that bind us as Americans. As we bow our heads in unison, we are reminded that the freedoms we cherish were not won easily. They were bought at a dear price, a price paid in blood and sacrifice by generations of brave men and women. Civic prayer, in its many forms, has been a constant presence throughout American history. From the Founding Fathers' appeals to divine providence to the present day, the public sphere has echoed with the language of faith. Consider the words of Abraham Lincoln, a man who understood the unifying power of prayer in times of national crisis. His second inaugural address, delivered amidst the turmoil of the Civil War, stands as a testament to the enduring relevance of civic prayer. Lincoln's words, imbued with biblical imagery and a profound sense of humility, resonated deeply with a nation yearning for peace and reconciliation. But civic prayer is not confined to the grand pronouncements of presidents or the hallowed halls of government. It finds expression in the everyday lives of ordinary Americans. These acts of love and support, often rooted in faith, are a testament to the enduring power of civic prayer to inspire and uplift. Civic prayer is more than just reciting words from a page. It is about cultivating a spirit of unity, a sense of shared purpose that transcends our differences. On Memorial Day, this spirit of unity is palpable. We see it in the solemn faces of veterans, their eyes reflecting both the pain of loss and the pride of service. We hear it in the mournful strains of taps, a melody that speaks to the depths of human grief and the enduring power of hope. We feel it in the silence that follows the prayers, a silence pregnant with meaning. In that silence, we are reminded that there is something greater than ourselves, something that binds us together as Americans. Civic prayer, in its purest form, is an act of love. The tapestry of American life is woven with threads of countless traditions, beliefs, and backgrounds. Yet civic prayer, particularly on Memorial Day, has the remarkable ability to intertwine these diverse threads, creating a moment of shared national identity. Picture a Memorial Day ceremony in a bustling metropolis. People from all walks of life, veterans in uniform, families pushing strollers, immigrants newly sworn in as citizens, stand shoulder to shoulder. As a prayer is offered, a hush falls over the crowd. In that moment, differences fade, and a sense of shared respect and gratitude takes hold. This unifying aspect of civic prayer is not limited to large-scale events. It resonates in smaller settings as well. Consider a local community gathering at a war memorial. As we reflect on the significance of civic prayer on Memorial Day, it's essential to recognize that this tradition is not without its critics. Some argue that it violates the separation of church and state, while others contend that it can be exclusionary to those who do not share the dominant faith. These concerns are valid and deserve to be heard with respect. However, it's also crucial to remember that civic prayer, at its core, is about honoring the sacrifices of those who gave their lives for our country. It's about expressing gratitude, acknowledging loss, and finding strength in shared values. The beauty of civic prayer on Memorial Day lies in its ability to weave a tapestry of gratitude. It's a moment to acknowledge the sacrifices made not just by those in uniform, but also by their families, the parents who sent their sons and daughters to war, the spouses who held down the home front, the children who grew up too quickly in the shadow of conflict. Think of the Gold Star families, their hearts forever marked by the loss of a loved one in service to our nation. Their quiet dignity and unwavering strength serve as a powerful reminder of the true cost of freedom. Civic prayer offers a moment to acknowledge their sacrifice, to offer them comfort and support, and to let them know that their loved ones will never be forgotten. Beyond the families of the fallen, civic prayer allows us to express gratitude for the veterans who returned home, bearing the visible and invisible scars of war. Through civic prayer, we can convey our heartfelt thanks for their willingness to put their lives on the line to protect our freedoms. Memorial Day is undeniably a day tinged with sorrow. We remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice, and we grieve for the futures lost, the dreams unfulfilled. Yet, amidst the weight of sacrifice, civic prayer also ignites a flicker of hope. It reminds us that even in the face of unimaginable loss, the human spirit endures. It underscores the resilience of our nation, our capacity to heal, to rebuild, and to emerge from darkness stronger than before. This message of hope is particularly poignant for veterans struggling with the invisible wounds of war. Civic prayer can offer solace and strength, reminding them that they are not alone in their pain. It can foster a sense of community and belonging, connecting them with others who understand the unique challenges they face. One of the most remarkable aspects of civic prayer is its ability to transcend words. Even in the absence of spoken language, the act of bowing one's head, of closing one's eyes in silent contemplation, speaks volumes. It's a universal language of reverence, of acknowledging something greater than ourselves. On Memorial Day, this shared silence speaks of a collective grief that transcends words. It's a moment to reflect on the fragility of life, the preciousness of peace, and the profound impact of sacrifice. It's a moment to connect with the memories of those we've lost, to honor their legacy, and to find solace in their enduring presence in our hearts. This shared silence also speaks to a sense of unity that transcends our differences. In that quiet space, we are simply Americans, united in our grief, our gratitude, and our shared humanity. In a world often characterized by noise and distraction, civic prayer on Memorial Day invites us to embrace the power of stillness. It's a moment to disconnect from the hustle and bustle of daily life and to reconnect with what truly matters: our shared humanity, our gratitude for those who serve, and our responsibility to build a better future. This stillness is not about passivity. It's about creating space for reflection, for introspection, and for connecting with the depths of our own hearts. It's about listening to the whispers of our conscience, the call to live lives worthy of the sacrifices made on our behalf. In that stillness, we may find the courage to reach out to a veteran in need, to offer a word of support to a grieving family, or to simply listen with an open heart to their stories of sacrifice and loss. As we conclude our reflections on civic prayer on Memorial Day, let us remember that this tradition is not merely a relic of the past. It's a living legacy entrusted to us by those who came before us. It's a legacy of courage, of sacrifice, of faith, and of hope. It's up to each of us to carry this legacy forward, to breathe new life into it, and to ensure that it continues to inspire and unite future generations. We can do this by participating in Memorial Day commemorations, by sharing the stories of our veterans, and by teaching our children the true meaning of this solemn occasion. We can also honor this legacy by striving to live lives worthy of the sacrifices made on our behalf. This means embracing the values of courage, integrity, and service that define the lives of those we remember.